Hi everybody, it's Jess here from Meadows Flowers. So, jobs for the weekend. We've now not done one for probably 2 or 3 weeks, so apologies for that. Things have been a bit manic here, as you will come to see in a minute. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jess and I own and run Meadows Flowers, and we are a flower farm and florist based here in mid-Staffordshire in the UK. We're between Stoke-on-Trent, Stone, Stafford, Uttoxeter and Cheadle. So let's have a little look what we've been getting on with then, shall we? So the reason it's been so blooming busy is this is project number whatever it is for this year. So this is the base going in for the new greenhouse. So this is going to be a 10x6, so not massive, but it's just touching the back of the house. So it's going to get most of the sun because this is north facing, but the greenhouse will south face, if that makes any sense at all to you. So this weekend's mission was to get all these slabs laid. Fortunately, because we're idiots, we didn't order spares and 2 have cracked. So we need to pop and get 2 more slabs and finish laying this. But as you can see, very impressive on the spirit level. It is nice and level and firm. Got a few days this week where we're going to really crack on and get this done. But as you can see, things are starting to really come to life. So alliums are coming up nicely. The Hypericum is coming back from what I thought was the dead. But as you can see, we've got the Sweet Williams coming up, the Dutch Iris. So yeah, things are really coming on nicely. And as you can see, it's that time of year where I really do need another greenhouse going in to give me some more room, because we are stacked out to the rafters in here and it's only February, it's not even March yet. Dorcas still not germinating, had a nightmare with that. Hesperus Sweet Rocket that I sowed a couple of weeks ago, that's looking really good. These are a Delphinium Fancy, so an annual larkspur, they're looking good. I have stocks coming, having spent years trying to grow stocks, and for some reason being blooming awful at it, I've got stocks. Orlea is looking good. Antirrhinums, these are ready to go out. So that's a little mission for this week, is to get some of these planted out because we've got no frost for the next couple of weeks. Sweet peas, they've been pinched out, they're looking really bushy, really good. Look at these. The ones in the cardboard tubes, really sick, really poor looking. Don't bother with cardboard tube, guys. Larkspur's looking good, scabious, nigella. Ami's had a damping off, so I'm going to sow some more of that in a bit. And we have anemones. So these are starting to flower really nicely. As you can see, my ranuncs here have had a bit of a battering from the mice. So I'm afraid we have set some mouse traps because they have chewed them all off. Look, they've eaten them. Look, all of them. Look, how bad is that? But they obviously don't like the taste of anemones, and these are looking lovely. Got some nice Narcissi early cheer coming up here as well. So the ranunculus in the greenhouse seem to have done better and not been eaten by the mice quite as much as the ones in the tunnel. Few of these haven't done that well. I think the slugs have had them and they've got frost nipped, but they are coming back again. And of course the difference is the cat can get in the greenhouse, so I'm fairly sure that she's been making sure that the mices haven't been getting these ranunculus. They are starting to come now. I've started feeding these a bit. Little bit disappointed that some aren't doing quite as well as I'd have hoped, but we will see what sort of crop we get from these this year then. And all last weekend we spent putting this in. So this is the base for the solar farm. So the solar is going in 2 days time, and we've got, I think it's 18 solar panels going in here, which should provide a good proportion of the electricity for the house and for the farm. So that will be absolutely brilliant. So it's been a bit of a big job that, because we had to get the digger in, level it all off, make a nice level base, as you can see. Still a couple of bits of wood there. But fruit trees, used to be chicken world, fruit trees are starting to sprit. And then they're going to have nice foliage patch up here, because you can never have too much foliage. So this is the greenhouse, which we have to erect. But the good news is, look at all the tulips coming. So there's 350 tulips in this pot, and I reckon probably just over half have come up already. So yeah, watch this space over the next couple of weeks. Lots of exciting stuff coming up. Oh, that's my passion flower. Lots of exciting stuff coming up here. Mother's Day is obviously the big one, so if you've not pre-ordered your bouquets, get your orders in, because I am going to only have limited availability. Yeah, so one final video to do inside, just to show you what's happening inside, and then I will speak to you in a minute. And then finally, this is why I need to put another greenhouse up, because this is seedling world. So these are Cabea scandens. So these were planted about 3 or 4 weeks ago. As you can see, they're lovely vine. They are starting to climb, hence why they've now got some nice little twiggy pokey sticks here. And it does look very bright under here, doesn't it? And that's because we've got grow lights. So everything really, when it wants to get going, needs light. And this is why we don't start seeds before the middle of February, because there's just not enough light. So some stuff's looking really, really good. These are the sweet peppers, so Veg World. They're ready for pricking out. Amaranthus has done ridiculously well and ready for pricking out. That is Artemisia, so Sweet Annie, that's ready for going. Blue Pleurum, bit of a nightmare to germinate, but that is now coming. Mollicella, they're a bit leggy, as you can see, but they'll be fine. We'll get those potted in nice and deep. Phlox, this was Achillea, which is really not germinated well at all. And then we've got Gypsophilia, and we have got Helichrysum. So we've got a few bits germinating, but as always, I'm Jess. This is Meadows Flowers. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.